Coming up on this week's episode of Bruvcast. When you open the fridge, there's not a concept of Tupperware. It's just ice cream tubs, margarine tubs,
Jars,
yogurt
jam
tubs,
jars.
and then sometimes you think, oh, we got some ice cream up in this joint. And now it's got meti in it or something, bruv. Or like frozen dar.
I felt the same way with Quality Street and like Roses, yeah? The tub, you open it up and it's sewing stuff in there, bro. I don't forget this. There's sewing stuff in a Quality Street box, bro. Bruv, that is a mad warm up, innit? Do you know when we actually just logged on the very first time, and then I realised at that point, fuck's sake, we can never just start. We always have to fucking
never.
do this thing. You know what I felt like doing? Because I've been having this issue with my headphones and everything all week, yeah, when I'm on calls. And it's not been a good week. So I feel like getting my laptop, yeah, and just smashing it, yeah, and just walking out of the room. Yeah, making you wonder, is this guy going to come back?
Bruv, I was going to do that as well because my machine is just not having it. It is not having it.
I'm actually upset, bro. I'm not going to lie.
We haven't even done welcome, bruv. Welcome everyone,
everyone.
to another episode of Bruvcast. As you can see, we just went straight into it. I'm Raj.
I'm Mick. Broken Mick. My team just lost.
Bang.
Bro, I knew this was going to happen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, bro.
It's cash, innit? Let's not talk about it.
All right. You don't have to, man. You don't have to.
I just thought I'd bring it up, innit? To share my pain. But anyway, that's what you get for being too invested, innit?
Yeah, it happens, bro. On the other hand, my team smashed it, but it is what it is, isn't it?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
What's been happening?
No, bro. What's been happening, bro? I just told you what's happening.
All right, what's been happening? Basically, I am like, I've had to rejigger the room, so I'm not in my like normal bedroom studio right now. I'm still in the same room, but it's all been remixed because Gagan's parents are coming down from America tomorrow, actually.
Oh.
So, yeah, I've lost the studio, but I've gained 2 parents, which is nice.
Bro, no, you gained 2 parents, but you gained childcare, bro. That's what you gained, yeah?
That's all true. That's true. That's also true.
Bro,
So it's the first time they're going to see baby, so we know.
good.
I'm gonna have to go pick them up from Heathrow, and it is weird though, isn't it, when you go to the airport, bro? Like, when you're especially if it's the flight where there's bare Indian mans coming off that flight, bro. You have like all the Vinods and the Harisis and the Satishis waiting there, bro, yeah, for all of their families to come out. And you just like every 2 minutes you're like, oh yeah, is that no
but does that happen? Do you remember back in the day? Yeah, like I don't know. Heathrow or Gatwick when everyone comes out, yeah, right? It's a massive. There's queues, isn't it? And queues upon queues.
There's just bare
I
people.
don't see that anymore. You know why? Because I think people just make their own. Either people just waiting at that drop-off area. They're like, nah, I don't want to wait for short stay park. I can't come outside, mate.
I think that's why it is. But that's why there's fewer Indians there, isn't it? Because of that short stay, bro.
Bro, that £5 charge in short stay, or even the £5 charge on what do you call it? Just the quick pick up and drop off these days. Yeah, it's cleared out so many mans. Yeah.
yeah. It's true. It's true. Because otherwise, it used to be the whole damn community up in the whole Nat was there waiting outside, bro.
The family would come to pick up one person, bro, with one suitcase.
Yeah.
The whole fam. Yeah, man. Times have changed, man. And they have signs, isn't it? Do you remember? The only people I see waiting with signs these days are those executive, drivers waiting for
taxi man.
Yeah, exactly. No, man. Exciting times though, yeah?
Yeah, we'll be good, man.
How long they here for?
So, they're here for about 2.5 weeks.
Oh, nice.
So, it'll be good amount of time for them to spend with baby.
Bonding time as well, and then man, nice.
What's been happening on your side?
So like this week, bro, you know what? It was just mental, just usual. But I'll tell you something, yeah. So this week, we put up some things for sale, yeah, that we don't really need. So we put them up on the usual, Spock. And then like FB market.
Don't give them a shout out, bro.
FB marketplace, yeah. Okay, the marketplace, yeah, that that these things sell on, yeah.
You're just shouting out brands, bruv, yeah? And we're like all hustling out here. We're not getting any base off of this, bruv.
Anyway, yeah. So
free advertising.
let's just call it the place where another place that we can sell things online, right? And it's just I just find it hilarious with when when you hear a message comes through like someone's interested in this thing that I put up ages ago, yeah, and it's not been shifting, so let's and someone asks you a question, and the first question is this still for sale? Yeah, but
yeah.
Why is it? Why do you have to ask that? If it's still there, then just go.
No, but you have to, because you don't know, innit? You don't know, bro. Maybe. I do that.
Oh, fair, bro. You're one of those guys. Yeah. But check this.
Che Haji. Tame where chocho Haji ya.
Bro, okay, fine.
Ketlanu. Jara kochu kari lo ne.
Bro, yeah. So.
Jara kochu thase.
So that you get those formalities out of the way, right? And then the next question. So this thing that I'm selling, yeah, is a mount, a double screen monitor mount, yeah. Okay. So it holds 2 screens, yeah. Okay. So if you ask me if this is still for sale, and if you ask me specifics about this, yeah. So I had a gentleman ask me the specifics of what can this hold screens from any brand, and how what size do they go up to, yeah.
That's a fair question.
It's a fair question, yeah, because surely the gentleman has 2 screens and he's looking for a mount, right? Yeah. So
if you advertise it as it mounts 2 screens, then yes.
Yeah. As in that's what it is, right? It's a mount for 2 screens, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Anyway, so it's already on there, everything, but he was confused. He thought it could only mount certain brands, but this is obviously universal, right?
Universal.
Yeah.
Okay.
VESA, yeah. That's the terminology for the universal. And then he goes, I gave him all the information, and he goes, fantastic. I just need to go and look for 2 screens now. Bro. Bro, this guy was Indian, yeah? I knew straight away, this is a time waster, but I'm going to entertain anyway, because you never know, right? They say you never turn down, never turn anyone away. Bro, I was like, is this guy doing this for shits and giggles? And I said, fucking hell. I was not even...
I thought not come on luggage. Yeah, I can't believe that, bro.
And I'm looking at this thing right now.
What did you respond? What did you respond to him?
I didn't respond after that. I was so annoyed. Because you know what? You know what? My dad always says, be careful what you say when you're annoyed. Yeah, because when everything calms down, you'll be looking at that email or those things you said replaying in your mind, yeah, and you can never take it back. So I was like, you know what?
It's true.
Fine. I should have said, yeah, let me know when you find those screens.
Yeah. Do you need a desk as well? Do you need a job?
Yeah, clearly.
This guy's working backwards, bro. He's working backwards. Do you need a chair?
Bro, I was so livid. I don't know why I was livid. Yeah, I found it funny as well. Yeah, me and my wife chuckled about it, but like I found it. I was like, oh man, you know why? This is one thing that I've been trying to get rid of for ages. Hey, anyone needs a 20?
If anyone needs a double monitor mount,
24
which
inch
mounts not one but 2 monitors,
up to
universal,
up to 24
VSA,
inch, up to 24,
up to 24 inches.
Yeah, that's it, man. We're good.
Holler at your boy. How much are you selling it for, bruv?
Shit.
Is there a Bruvcast discount?
Of course there's a Bruvcast. Hey, anyone wants this, yeah? You're getting the stuck out off, yeah?
Okay, all right. The stuck out, yeah? That's 10%. All right. That's not bad.
Yeah, man.
Not bad.
Yeah. But that was it, man. That was the highlight. Huh? Free delivery. No, there's no delivery, man. It's just pick up, okay?
Oh, pick up. Fucking conjuice, bro.
Hey, man, this thing weighs... This weighs like... this weighs a ton, bro.
I can't believe that guy said I need to fucking find...
He goes, thanks for the information. Fantastic. I just need to find 2 screens now. I was like, fantastic. But yeah, man, that was a lot of the excitement this week, man. That stuck in my head. I don't know why, but I wanted to bring it and share it with the pod.
It's a good one.
That was my struggle for this week.
My question to you is, this is actually something that I posted on our Instagram page today. And you can tell that I'm still learning because, bruv, what I did, is I posted a question saying, what are some things that you'd see in a Desi household? And as I posted the picture, as I posted the question, I had a picture of a remote control wrapped in plastic. Now, I think people thought I was basically trying to talk about that thing and say this is the kinds of things that you see in a Desi household. And I got 0 responses, bruv. As you can see, we're still learning.
Still learning.
So basically, my question. So let me get to it. Yeah. So my question is to you: what are some things growing up that you found that were unique to being in an Indian household, or a Desi or a Guju household? Because when you went to non-Guju or Indian households, those things weren't there. Give me some examples of things, bro.
Man. Does it actually have to be? Can it just be? Can it also be just certain things that happen in a Desi household as well, rather than it has
anything? Right. No, anything,
bro. Everyone had that bar, who'd pull out their money from their blouse, bro. Bro, it's either money or chickney, bro. Yeah, that's enough. Yeah, little. Yeah, that was going down, bro. It's good.
Bro, you just did a gesture, so no one's going to be able to know what you're talking about.
So everyone knows what snuff is, isn't it? Snuff.
No, but wait, before that, you said that the bars...
The bars always used to pull out, from their blouse, bro. Their money,
Bilaus ma. Mara bilaus ma, Beirut.
That bilaus, isn't it? Or rumal, obviously, of some sort just comes out from there, bro. And then they pull out, obviously, their snuff, which is their chickney, innit? Do you know what chickney is? Do you remember?
It's like snuff.
It's snuff, man. It's tobacco.
It's tobacco, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, man. That's. I remember, man. I was like, damn, man. It was.
You wouldn't see like Grandma Margaret pulling out snuff from her bra, bro.
Nah, bro. Nah. Obviously not, bro. But that was a thing. And then, bro, there's I don't know if anyone remember this, but I remember bars used to, and I know I've kind of like gone on a pivot, But this is what, as soon as you ask me, this question, bro, it just reminds me, man. Bro, imagine like, you got the basketball team at the, in America, you got high school basketball.
I don't know where the fuck you're going.
High school basketball team, Or, you know what?
Okay.
Yeah, G would know.
Your bar used to play basketball.
No, man, no. But I'm gonna allude to this, because you can't allude to it here. But you get American football team in a high school, or even the basketball team, you knew they played for those students. You knew they played for the school basketball team or the American football team. You know why? Because they used to have Letterman jackets. Yeah, the Letterman jackets represent the school.
Like the varsity
jackets. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if anyone remembers their bar, when they go satsang and stuff, every bar had this maroon sweater. All their sweaters look the same. Yeah. Yes or no? Yes or no, bro? Always, like it's like they're part of some cult, innit? Yeah, like it's, always had the same and the same jumper. There was this brand back in the 90s or 80s. Skull, the little buckle. Remember the buckle?
The buckle, the buckle.
The chrome buckle, and that's all they wanted. Mara skull na jumper leo, bro. That's what they used to say. Yeah, I just remember my bar always saying that. I didn't know what it meant at the time. Yeah, but it is what it is. But yeah.
Shit, man. Fucking hell. I remember those jumpers, man.
Yeah. But going back, when you asked me that question, I had a vivid image. Yeah. Anyone who owned a shop, back in whoever grew up living on top of the shop or connected to a news agent or whatever, right?
Patel.
But you coming up here, innit? Yeah, standard. Yeah. You're anywhere you went, downstairs, you're playing amongst. You're playing, but you're surrounded corner to corner with stock, bruv. Yeah? Bruv, you're climbing on stock. Boxes of crisps. Big, remember the Coke cans used to be this big, 500 milliliter. Remember the big one? Or beer cans used to be big, thick. Yeah. So you're climbing on those. That's your playground, bruv.
Obstacle course.
But yeah, everything was wrapped in plastic. So sofas and everything, obviously standard, wrapped in plastic. What else, man? VHS.
Hold on, wait, you're talking about like growing up in a shop. Yeah. I had a similar experience, right? Like, I we had a jewelry shop.
So were you surrounded
Okay.
with bars of gold? You're lucky, guys.
We weren't, bruv. Yeah, it was a workshop in the back, and then it was a showroom in the front.
Yeah.
Okay, but the workshop in the back was there was no toilet inside the shop. Okay, it was a shared toilet between our shop and then the next door newsagent. Right. So if you needed to go to the toilet, you'd have to go out the back door of the shop and then use the toilet, which was shared. Okay. Now, obviously, if you've got gold in the shop, my dad and my uncle are bugging out and they don't want no door. It's unsafe, right? So they had like all this security. Like they had these these bars that you put across the door. There was 2 of those. There was like 7 different locks and then like keys and all the rest of it, right? So if you need to go to the toilet, bruv, yeah, all of that has to get undone. So I remember asking my dad and like my kaka, I need to go to the toilet, and they'll be so angry, bruv, yeah, and they'll just be, you need to go to number 1 or number 2, number 1 or number 2, and I'll be like, number 1, innit? I just need to do number 1, bruv, and then they'll just make me wait there while they spend their time unlocking all of the thing, and then, bruv, you know what it is, bruv? This is how deep it is, yeah. You go out, bruv, they close the door and fucking lock it, right? Yeah, so you're outside, bruv, and you have to knock, and then you have to say a code word so that they know that it's you when you're coming back in, bruv.
That's the thing, though, because there's no double doors there, innit? You know,
There's no double doors. There's no double doors, bro.
That is mad. That was a layer of security, innit, that you had.
That was it. Bro, can you imagine, bro? That's so deep, doing it. Mar chokra ne leja, maru soru ne rak, bro.
The item of the value of the item, bro. Deep, innit? The sentimental value, bro. Yeah.
Jokes,
oh
bro.
shit.
That was so funny.
You know what, bro? You know what? I think toilets are gonna make a good reference. Every episode is gonna refer a toilet in it these days. Bro.
This is it now. We've started. We have to stop. We can't stop now, man.
You know what? I'm gonna switch it up though, bro. Yeah. I've remembered something that most households had in there. Yeah. When you're growing up back in those days, yeah, in a Gujo household, yeah, and actually, you know, in every household back in those days, you had carpet in your bathroom, bro. Yeah. Do you remember?
Oh,
yeah,
bro.
Carpet in the.
Why was that a thing?
I have no idea, but
It's disgusting.
It's nasty.
And in the bathroom, and if you had a separate toilet,
Yeah.
that would also be carpeted, bro.
Yeah, carpet. Or then, obviously, if you were privileged, you have lino, vinyl in it. But,
Wow. And it line on
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
it must be doing well, bro. Yeah, and then you had a bro. You know, obviously now when you go to someone's house, yeah, most of the sinks these days they're like white, right? Yeah, you'd have the matching sink and bathtub, which was either green or pink, bro. There was no
green,
white,
green,
yeah?
bro.
Oh, it was
Green.
green
Yeah,
as well.
that was green.
Green.
Yeah, green.
And then you know what the most disgusting part of that whole situation was? You have a family of 4 sharing a bar of soap, bro.
Nah, bro. Was it Cousins? Cousins,
Cushions
isn't
or
it?
Dove,
Huh?
innit, bro? It was one of those.
Yeah.
Is it cushions or is it Cousins?
Cousins, or I don't know, bro.
You have that. You have your loofah, but you have a pumice stone as well. I don't know, man. There was just.
Oh yeah, for the feet, innit?
Standard,
We didn't
bro.
have those.
Yeah.
That wasn't that much of a thing.
Yeah.
But we definitely had that soap. That was a standard soap.
Yeah, bro. Bro, that soap, bro. The soap.
No shower gel.
No shower gel back in the day, bro. No shower gel. What was it? I've got a story. So the pumice stone, yeah. So one, you know, obviously, I tan very easily, right? So
Okay.
I didn't even know what this pumice stone was for, bro. Yeah. So one day, bro,
Fuck off,
yeah,
bro.
I just scrubbed the shit out of my neck.
Using the stone.
The stone, bro. I got the scab.
What did you think it was gonna
I
do?
have no idea, bro. Take a layer of skin off. I don't know, man.
Oh my god, bro. That's a damn. You must have scratched up your neck.
Bruv, madness. What else, man? There's so many things that you'd have.
What about shoes at the door?
Shoes at the door was, yeah. I mean, to be fair, I don't even know where.
But that's most households now, isn't it?
It is, man. It is. Even now, isn't it? It's like shoes at the door, and you always have that one you have that cupboard, innit? Everyone used to have one of those shoe cupboards which you open up, yeah, and it's like a slot, and you slot your shoes down.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man.
Shoes at the door was a standard one.
Saying that, I don't even remember when we were living in the shop where we actually took our shoes off, man. It was weird. You wouldn't take them off at the doorstep of the shop because that was the only entrance into it. It was weird.
Maybe at the stairs before you go
go
upstairs.
That's what it was. Yeah, man. Times, man. What do you remember? What do you remember? What was a consistent thing that you... Oh, I know. I found one, but go on.
My dad used to love carrier bags. He would go to like Sainsbury's, and you know, back in the day, everything was plastic, right? So he would, for every one bag he opens, he'd take another 3 bags to put it inside. And I'm like, what are you doing with all these bags? Why? Why do you need these bags? And then when you come home, bruv, yeah, everything is in a fucking kotri, bruv. Everything. Everything, bruv, yeah? And sometimes there's something that is in like 16 layers of kotri. And I don't understand why, bruv. And then in the loft, it takes that to another level, right? So everything is in black bags, right? But it's like layers of black bags. So you don't know what is in those things. And you're literally, if you're looking for something, you're literally like unpacking that, going through it. My mum once said, right, because she got so pissed off with this obsession that dad has. She's like, ek var chene. If you can't find me, I'll be in one of these fucking kotris.
That's so deep, bro. Was it that frustrating? Yeah. I mean, do you think he saw the, 20, 30 years later that they're going to charge for these things? So he's like stockpiling bags.
I don't know what it was, but he just loved bags, and he also. Oh, okay. This was another thing in my house. Staple, right? Gaffer tape. Gaffer tape for everything. All right, like growing up, we weren't okay. So we had a jewelry shop, but it wasn't doing well, bro. Yeah. So it was one of those standard ones where if something breaks, you don't throw it away. You tape that shit up, and you stick it together. Even if it works like 30% as good as it used to work, and it still works, it's cash. Right? So an example of that, our Hoover was covered with so much black tape that you couldn't even see what brand it was, bruv. And all the whole pipe was covered in black tape. It was like mummified in black tape.
Fucking hell. But you know,
and it was just like,
gone.
And then dad would fucking put black tape on the carpet.
But we had that.
On our stairs, we had, when there's bits of it where it runs down more, right, than other bits. So there he would put black tape because obviously there's no, instead of replacing the carpet, enough our way. Let's just, no one will notice. No one will notice a piece of black tape. It will just be inconspicuous. Let's put it there.
But you know what?
Oh, the window's got a crack in it. Amarile. Ito chalse.
So we had, you know what though? That's the thing back in the day, yeah, right? It's like you have to get your money's worth out of things, right? And it was never a case of you never go buy new stuff. And if something breaks, like our mentality is now is like, oh, that's got a scratch on it. Take it back.
Yeah. Get rid of it. Get rid of it. I don't want it anymore.
I don't anymore. It's done. Finished. Yeah. Bro, I'm telling you, yeah. There was time I remember. So we had a car, old school car, and it was battered. It was being held up with duct tape. The bumpers had matching red duct tape. Yeah. The door.
Oh yeah, there was red duct tape.
The red duct tape. No indicators didn't work. Lights didn't work. Yeah. You couldn't get out of the driver's side door. You have to go across.
I remember that.
Yeah, there was a stage where Monday I had to climb out the bloody window because the passenger side door stopped working. And I remember, like, I was like, you know what? Because that's what you've seen and what you've grown up with, right? You just get on with it, innit? That's how it is.
Yeah, that's
because
how it is.
You don't know any better, right? So it's just like, yeah. And now I look back and I'm thinking, I actually climbed out. I remember being stopped by police, right? Just random checking, yeah? Bro, And then she was like, do you want to jump out? And I was like, yeah. I have to get out that side. She goes, so I was like, I need to get out that side. She's like, oh, okay, cool. I swear, yeah. I had to be let out by the person who was in the passenger seat, had to get out and let me out. Bro, it was, and she was just watching me. She was just what?
When you with Sill,
I was with Sill. Sill had to get out. I was like, Sill, let me out, man. He's like, what do you mean? I was like, bro, you're gonna have to get out, and I had to climb over.
How did you get in? How did you? Oh, wait, you picked him up, so he didn't know.
Exactly. Yeah, but.
But no, the police officer didn't say that this car is not roadworthy.
You know what?
She was like, oh yeah, on your way.
It's weird. I was just like, She was like, where are you coming from? I was like, we're just, we were on our way to your house, bro.
From the pub?
Yeah, no, we were on the way. It's broad daylight. We were on our way to your house. And I remember we got stopped off at a notorious place where you get stopped, right? Yeah. And I think in the end, she was like, they were dealing with a few other cars. So then she was like, okay, checked everything. She goes, all right, you're free to go. And then they didn't notice anything wasn't working, to be fair. Obviously, they weren't good at their job. But yeah, I mean, you know what? It's just about anything that you need to, I don't know, prolong the life of, yeah? There is a way, man. Duct tape, innit? Gaffer tape, duct tape, sellotape, any kind of tape, man.
All of it. I mean, that's basically what I remember. For sure, like the amount of tape that was on things was just like standard.
Or you know what?
Go on.
If it got too complicated, it just wouldn't. You just go without. So let's put it this way, right? So these days, back in the day, I remember we had a shower, right?
But my shower was covered in tape as well, bro. My shower was covered in tape. Covered, bro.
So the shower.
You know what? That shower. You know what? When you would use it, yeah. It would not come out the head, bro. It would come out of everywhere. Like, all the joints would be covered in pani, right, yeah? And you're literally holding it with two hands and then, like, doing the arti of yourself doing shower, bro.
What? So the shower head's over you, literally, yeah, but you're, like, holding it like this.
You're holding it. So that it doesn't, so there's some pressure that's coming so that you can actually clean yourself.
Oh my god! Do you know what though? That's the thing.
And that was like, I don't know. I think you could buy those things from Homebase. You could buy the separate.
You could buy the pipe or the washer.
It's a pipe.
It's a washer or the pipe. Yeah, that's all you need, and you need to change it. But you know what? Our parents make it seem so complicated. Either they're too confused to like buy it, yeah, or it's too complicated. I think it's the the latter than the former, bro. Yeah.
It's probably both. Yeah. It's probably both.
Bro. And then, do you know what? You know when... Standard. We've got to call someone. And then it's either that or when you first had your shower, there was a mount for it, right? There was a mount.
Those were the glory days, but that didn't last, bro. Let me tell you straight, yeah? For the best part of like, I don't know, up until I was a teenager... I thought when you have a shower, that's how you shower, bruv. You hold it. And you fucking all over you, bruv, yeah? I didn't know this. I didn't know you could mount this shit. I was like, what? I don't know, bruv. Honestly, bruv, I had no idea. You know what
the thing is?
It was such a new thing to me.
I think 90% of those households, yeah, where that they just don't have it. They don't have the mount. Do you know what? It's weird though. Actually, saying that, some people's mounts were never up the top. They were on the side just to hold it. Like you have a side thing just to hold it.
Yeah, the side holder.
I tell you what, another thing that you see, yeah. So obviously these days, if you're gonna have a doll bath, you get a proper doll from somewhere, innit? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bro, I know mans were having doll bath in some doll that was used for a different purpose, like cooking or something, some food doll.
With the Dettol in it.
That Dettol, and then everyone had two things in there. You either have because obviously the gradient or the bathtub is it's misshaped, so it misses the doll, right? So then you have a little stool. There's little.
Oh yeah, batlo.
Bro. You have two, one to sit on, yeah, and you have one to prop your doll up, bro. And there's always, bro, you know what? I used to love bubble baths. So I'm okay with bubble bath. Never. You know why? Because the plug was always missing. Never could find that thing.
But oh my god, bro, that's crazy. There's loads of stuff like that, man.
It's
Obviously, the obvious one is a remote control wrapped in plastic.
that is.
I don't think we ever did that though.
Yeah.
But it was also anything.
What
that
you do?
buy,
Wrap it
just
in
don't take the plastic.
Wrap it on gaffer tape. Wrap it in gaffer tape.
Wrap it in black tape, bro.
Tape. Because the back of it's broken, isn't it? You need to keep that together.
The back, yeah, but the back of it never, bro. The back of the remote never lasts for like I don't know more than a year. No matter whatever you buy, whether it's a Sky remote, whether it's a TV remote, whether it's a VCR remote, that thing will last for a year, and then that's it. And then it's sellotape for the rest of its life.
And you know why that is? Because even now, I find myself when I'm watching TV, I just want to open, close, and then you break the thing and it's finished. Then it's like, oh, okay, damn, fun's over. And then you have batteries that go left, right, center, bro, and you can't even find it. You have to.
No, I think it happened more. I think it happened more with the old school remote controls, because if it stopped working, you'd have to just bang the shit out of it and then fucking see like how much challenge, bro. Literally bang the shit out of the remote control.
Yeah, no, I remember.
Did you ever used to do that?
Yeah. You literally had to bang it to get it to work, because there was a loose little thing. I don't know what it was.
There'll be something
in there. But that. How about when you're manually tuning your telly, bro, for something, you have to retune it all the time, and then sometimes you'd be. I don't know if you ever had this, but you're messing around with the aerial, and then someone's watching. Oh, it's coming, and then you're like, cool. You just have to stay there.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, man, I get
these, but these aren't Indian households.
This is everywhere, isn't it?
Most of this is everywhere.
It is true. It's everywhere.
I think Indian household stuff is like when you open the fridge, it's not. There's not a concept of Tupperware. It's just ice cream tubs, margarine tubs,
jars,
yogurt
jam
tubs,
jars full of
jam jars. Yeah. That is what is used for the artanu and the sak and everything else, bro. Yeah. And then sometimes you think, oh shit, we got some ice cream up in this joint. And now it's got methi in it or something, bro.
Do you know what?
Or like frozen dar. That would be the worst, because mum would always put frozen dar in the freezer in a fucking the Wall's ice cream tub.
You know what my thing was, actually, now that you say that, you're right. That I used to... Do you know when you used to go for that ice cream? Either Gino Gianelli or Walls or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And you used to go in, and you know that... I can imagine, you probably felt the same way. You're so excited, and you're like, oh, we never get this. We never get this kind of stuff.
Yeah, but I can't think
And then you open it, and you're like, oh, damn. I felt the same way with Quality Street and, like, Roses, yeah? The tub, you open it up, and it's sewing stuff in there, bro. I don't forget this. There's sewing stuff in a Quality Street box, bro.
Standard.
Or even like, and that's why when you did get it, it was a rare commodity, innit? It would just be, we got Quality Street in it.
Yeah. But I think, you know what, right? About just before baby was born, I helped mum and dad clear out the loft. Okay, so I had to go through all of those fucking kotris, right? And the amount of crap that was there is unbelievable. Bruv, my mum still had like old vasan and stuff, like pots and pans that they were given as gifts. You used to get gifts, bruv. You know when you used to get married back in the day? You used to have to get wedding gifts that were pots and pans that would have your name engraved on the base of it. So she'd kept all of that stuff, and I was like, these pots and pans are done. Why are they still here? And she was like, enough, guy, bruv. And every time I try to throw something out, that's the standard line, bruv. If you keep doing that, your loft just gets packed.
Bruv, your loft is gonna fall into your your living space.
You fall into
Yeah, man. Do you know what?
I remember it was.
Do you think it's more they just can't let go because it's like for them it's like those were the good old days kind of thing? Do you think there's they don't even know it's there, but I don't know, man.
I don't think it's that, bro. I think that they equate throwing something away with wasting money and throwing money away, because basically every single thing that you have, you've paid for. Every single thing, right? Whether it's a Quality Street box, or whether it's a frying pan that someone gifted to you from that you got from Mug and Buy as a wedding present, bro. Yeah,
Morgan's gonna be
right.
pissed, innit?
Everything though, everything in it, like everything has a value in it. So throwing it away is a big deal. So I think that's the reason why they're just pre-programmed not to throw anything away.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know.
No, they are.
What do you think?
They are, man. And you know what it is? You know, when we throw it away, is we've got no emotional attachment to it. One, yeah. No, and number two, I think sometimes, and I speak for myself here, right? Yeah, but I feel like you've got no sentimental value towards that thing, so there's no attachment. But number two as well, you've got money in it. It's like you don't know how hard it was back then to have all this stuff that they've got, which seems worthless now because there's things times have moved on. You know, I'll give you an example, right? I made a bad boo-boo, man. So check this. So remember when we were at uni? I used to, so give some context. Obviously, me and Raj lived out together at uni, and in my room, I had a PlayStation and I had this very old school TV.
Oh, that TV. Yeah, that TV.
It was a Hitachi TV. It was tiny. I think how big do you think that screen was? 10-inch? 10?
No, it was about 15.
15? It was 15 inch, but it looked like it was 25 because as in you know how the housing
everything looked
built,
big
yeah? So I had this on my desk. And it had a handle. This TV had a handle to just carry it around.
On the back.
Yeah. On the top, yeah. And I remember I had these little dials, like there was push buttons. Was channel 1 was push, and then the other one pushes out. So if you push channel 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 are out basically, innit? And then when you push 5, 1 pushes out basically. So I remember I was like, this is old, and I just take it to uni, innit? It was in my room. I was using it for ages, bro. I had no idea what the story was behind this TV. Yeah. So when I came, I left that. Long story short, I left that TV at uni. Yeah, considering I've grown up
in that flat.
Yeah, I left it there. It was so old, right? I've grown up with that TV. I can't remember that TV. Well, I remember it from when I was like, it was I think it was one of the first TVs that we had, and it was like my dad used to watch that TV when I was first born in that shop, basically, right? Then it made its way into my room throughout like my teenage years. And then obviously,
I bet it would have still worked.
It was working. It was working, right? Check this. So I come home, and then I don't know why, but my mum doesn't really remember much about. You know, she didn't really. It was mine. She gave it to me to like, and obviously I didn't know what this backstory was behind this TV. Everything else was worthless, yeah. But I left the thing that was probably most sentimental value there. And I remember she goes, she asked me one time, I was like, where's that TV, the silver one? Yeah, that gave me when I when I got married. I was like, fuck. Yeah, and I was like, shit. There was no coming back from it. I came clean, innit? And I knew. I think she wasn't too upset by it, yeah. But I think it hit a nerve with me because I was like, oh man, that would have been something you actually keep in the loft, didn't it? Yeah. And then I found a picture of it recently. I don't know. I was randomly thinking about I found that picture of it. I googled it and I was like, do you remember this, Mum? As if, and I swear that Google picture I felt like it was my actual TV because there was a sticker on there which I remember and yeah.
What?
And also, the flap that opens up where you can tune. There was no the door was mine on mine was missing.
The door would never be for those things.
The door was missing, bro. Yeah, I was like, oh man, yeah, bro. It was yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but yeah, man. But yeah, it's like I said, man. Those pots and pans may not have sentimental value to you in it, but they tell a story in it of some tough times, isn't it? Tough times, good times.
Yeah, it's true, bro. It's true.
I get like when I go to someone's house who like from my childhood and they haven't redecorated or they're still, or if you ever go view a property and you see old things which reminds you of your childhood, like flowery carpet or proper old school wallpaper and things like that. I don't know, man. It brings you back because all that pretty soon, all that stuff is gonna be extinct, innit? Yeah, as times move on and people young people move in and like those things. I don't know, man. It just feels.
But those fashions can sometimes come back.
It does come back. But also, what we live in will be old school as well pretty soon, right?
Yeah, I mean, everything we're talking about now is gonna, like, our life now, when our kids are our age, are gonna be like, oh my god, can you believe that these idiots used to do this?
Bruv, it's mad.
That's basically what it's gonna be like.
I once I told my I told my oldest, right? I was like, yeah, you know, we couldn't rewind or watch on demand. She's like, what do you mean? She's like, what do you mean? So I was like, if something came on at 5 o'clock, you either watch it or you don't, and you miss it. And
Yeah.
she's like,
Yeah,
what? You couldn't pause it? I was like, no. You could download it. I was like, no.
You couldn't download it.
I think she was amazed. She's like,
Yeah.
but we can watch whenever we want. I was like, yeah, you're right. Lucky, innit? She was
Luxury,
man. Luxury. But yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a different era, bruv. I remember going to someone's house and they had this, bruv, do you remember these things that you would get where if you're in the hallway, there's this plastic roll that you'd put on the floor to protect the carpet?
Oh yes,
they had that.
The rigid plastic, spiky.
Yeah, the rigid
had the
plastic.
spikes
Yeah,
on the
yeah,
other side.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would be like a runner.
Yes.
in the hallway.
Oh my.
That was another
God.
thing that was like a standard. But you carpet na bagre ne, bro.
Okay, you want to bring your rolls out? Yeah, you want to bring the rolls? Yeah.
Go on.
All right, I can't remember what this. Do you remember this bamboo-y, very thin bamboo-y style mat roller you get? But so you know, most people didn't have a dining. But it was luxury to have a dining table that could fit your 15-man family, or family of 8 or whatever it was. Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I remember those things.
The kids used to eat on the floor. Yeah. So you
Yeah,
line
yeah,
up if you got cousins and stuff, and you used to go to each other's houses, and oh, it was John one. Adults probably eat on the table in turns, but the kids eat in one line, bruv. Yeah, on the floor, and there was this. It was any kind of mat. Some people either had a vinyl, plasticky kind of mat that you sit on. It was always something, or you had this. I just remember this bamboo-y kind of style, kind of like.
I had.
Do you
one
know what I'm talking about? Yeah, you just sat on that, or the food sat on. It was on there, but I just remember like it was just like. You have to sit, and there were strict rules as well when you sit on the floor. You can't sit willy-nilly, bruv. You got to eat with your right hand, and you got to have your legs crossed.
Even if you're left-handed?
Yeah, if I was left-handed, me and my cousin, so we were the only lefties, in the fam, and they used to have to make us sit on our left hand.
Really?
Yeah, I used to have to sit. That's how strict it was, bruv, back in the day. Sit on my left hand, yeah?
So then, hold on. So then you... But what nowadays, do you still eat with your right, or do you
I eat
with your
my
left?
right. This is what.
Oh shit!
I eat my right. I have to eat my right. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Times are strict, bro. Bro, yeah. You eat with your left.
Barco, bro.
Oh man. It was weird. Never understood it, man. But yeah, that was jokes.
Fucking hell, bro. I don't know if I can find any. I can't remember.
There's loads, man. There is so many. That roll thing you brought out. That was. I would never have. Yeah, that was.
It's random, isn't it?
That is random. That is so random.
Oh, bruv, yeah. Okay, check this run, right? Yeah. Okay. We had a dining table, right? And this dining table had a metal frame, right? And a glass top. Okay. This was a classic situation where if some part of that is broken, we use tape, or we use screws, and we make it last longer, bruv, yeah? I remember one time I think my kaka came over or something, and bruv, if you put food on that table, yeah, it would sway. It would sway, bruv, yeah, like you're on a boat.
I'll get seasickness, motion sickness. Oh my god!
And then someone would be holding the table, or like you just adjust it so that it wouldn't do it. But sometimes it would, because the legs would bend, right? The legs would be bent, so the table would start to sway, and then we had chairs that were matching with that table. Similar situation. They were all aluminium, but the back was wood. Okay. Now those chairs had this thing where the backs that were wood that we used to jump around on them, so that the back would always fall off. One time my gaga came over, right, and he was sitting on the chair, and this one was one that the metal, the aluminium piece was starting to just get like rusted or something, like not rust or something. I don't know what was wrong with it, right? Something got messed up with it. He was sitting on that chair, and I remember his face of fear, because he was like, "This chair is sinking." Above, as the chair was sinking, the table started to rock. It was like a fucking movie, bro. He must have been thinking,
Oh man. But you know when as the table was rocking and swaying, yeah? Does that mean that anyone who sat, there was a place you wanted to sit at where the food just comes to you, right? It just
yeah, it just slides. It just slides to you. Bro, I still remember that, man. The table was sway, and we had it like that for years. Absolute, like, at least 3 or 4 years. We just dealt with it because it was working.
Yeah, that's
it was
doing its job.
It was a bit. Yeah, it was doing its job. It was a bit inconvenient at times. You don't know whether to hold the chair or hold the table while you're eating, bro.
You're better off standing.
But yeah, those were some things, bro. And we had flowery carpets and we had flowery wallpaper.
Yeah.
All of those things.
The floral.
We had a Nissan outside. Those were all the classic things, bro. That's how you knew you were in an Indian household, bro.
Nissan? Yeah, I was always told, the engine, they last forever.
Yeah.
What else? Oh man, there's got to be. I remember everyone was in craze about actually no.
Why?
Do you remember like, you know how like everyone these days is all on about like Rolex? Everyone wants a Rolex or watch, innit? That's like remember back in the day what it was? Do you remember? Rado. Every Indian wanted a Rado. Bro, that brand is actually Swiss, yeah? That brand, I thought it was Indian, bro. By the time I grew up, yeah, I thought it's Indian, wasn't it? Top Indian brand.
Only Indians wore Rados, bro.
Only Indians.
That's crazy.
There's basically one Indian who probably bought one time, and
that was
the
it.
word spread like wildfire, yeah? And
Yeah,
they're like,
yeah,
I want to be that guy. That's me.
Yeah. Rado means success. Fucking hell, bro. Yeah, that was my question for you, man.
Bro, that question went.
That
That question has some
many
legs.
directions, bro.
Many different directions. I think that question, yeah, has many different answers as well, because I'm sure we've only scratched the surface today.
No, I think we've scratched the surface, bro, because I'm sure that people have stories of, like, what it was like. But you know what? I think it's, look, our parents were immigrants, right? They did what they did so that we could have the lives that we have, right? And it's, they fucking scrounged, bruv. They scrounged and they hustled and they saved and they basically taped up whatever they could. They suffered through shit so that we could have the lives that we have. So, gotta give a shout out to the parents, innit, bro? Because I think that is what it is, though, isn't it? I mean, we're laughing about it now because it's funny, but, like, that struggle has led to our success, man. So we've got shout out to the parents that
The rinse, innit?
shout out to the parents, shout out to the sellotape, shout out to the black tape, shout out to the plastic coverings of all this stuff, because it's true. That is what it is, man.
They made do, and they somehow convinced us that this was the correct. This was it, bro.
Yeah.
They got us invested in the ride, man. So shout out, man. Shout out to the rents, innit?
Yeah, it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's true, man. They that's the thing. You know what? Also, right, you're saying they made all those sacrifices and all those, but you know what? It's nice to look back and have those memories. It wasn't all
100%.
It wasn't all shiny new and clean, innit? It was rough edged, bumpy, and it just makes you, I don't know, man, keeps you I like to say humble, to a certain extent. So that means, you know what, now I'm going to think twice before I throw something else out, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, bro, I'm gonna
hoarding, man.
Actually, you know what? Rather than buy
Come
some,
out,
but I'm gonna buy some gaffer tape, duct tape, all the tapes. Yeah, I was like, look, if anything breaks, we don't throw it out. We tape it up.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, check this.
It.
I got actually. There's one more thing as well that I remember. I used to tape up myself actually. So
what?
I used to when I first started playing football. With the lads that we played football with all these years, right? I remember we used to jump over to school and they all had AstroTurf. They were wearing AstroTurf shoes, yeah? Purpose built football. Obviously, I didn't have those. I remember when I was first, when you go Sports Direct. So I went with my mum after months of asking, right, to go to Sports Direct to get some. And this pair of shoes, obviously, it was some Umbros. They were Umbros. They're like £15 or £20. I got them, bro. I've never been so excited in my life because you feel like one of the lot in it, yeah, bro. They lasted, bro. They got holes in them, yeah. So they had my sock was poking out of those by the end of it, yeah. But my feet were rubbing, yeah. So I remember I was like, I know, obviously, bro. 8 months is that is nothing, bro, in that Indian household for something to last. Yeah. I used to tape that with black tape, bro. Yeah. And I used to take the tape with me. So, yeah, I had to tape it up again and again and again until there was, bro, until it was talking, bro. I remember, oh, man. Yeah, bro.
Didn't your foot get stuck to the tape? Didn't your sock get stuck to the tape?
My sock used to get stuck. But you know what it was? You couldn't even run anymore because what would happen is your sock... would come off your foot and it would be out of the thing, innit? Over time, it would just be, and also it would happen under your big toe, underneath, because that's how worn. Because actually, if you think about it, AstroTurf trainers, they're made for AstroTurf, right? But I didn't know what AstroTurf was back then. We were using AstroTurf trainers to play on concrete. So what's gonna happen?
Yeah, bro, it's done.
It's done, innit? So yeah, man.
Crazy,
bro.
I think that's us,
That's us, bro.
Did you have anything else to? Did you have any final bits?
No, but do you know what? It was that one thing is such an open-ended question that it could go on for miles, and I feel like, but no.
I think we'll come back to it, maybe.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, we're always going to come back to toilets, innit? So we'll definitely come back to this stuff as well.
Toilets is coming, man. Sundust has got to come back, bro. Come on, we went back there today.
Yeah, man.
Hangu pare, bro. Go,
It's true.
Got to do it.
It's true.
Do you want to give any shout outs? Is anyone you want to give shout outs?
Bro, I think I don't know a lot of shout outs. Unauthorized shout outs.
Actual people. Megs has given
definitely want to give a shout out to Meg. She gave us some really good feedback the other week. Your royalties are in the post. I'll send them to the spouse.
Thank you.
I was gonna say also I want to give a shout out to Simmer, who's been an avid listener and giving a lot of good feedback as well, and a lot of good questions as well. So shout out to those people. And I just want to rescind my unauthorized shout outs that I've made today.
No, because don't say them again, because then you're basically giving a double shout out.
Oh, my bad. I rescind my...
You're defeating the
I rescind my rescinded shout out, bro. I'm waffling, bro. I'm waffling. But yeah, just want to give a shout out to everyone that's listening as well. Just want to say thank you for taking the time again to listen. Please like and subscribe to our
Give us
socials.
5 stars. Just give us 5 stars. That's all we ask for.
That's it.
Give us 5 stars. Write a review. Only good reviews. If you have anything bad to say, then write it on a piece of paper and then post it to
Muggan. And in return, he'll send you some pots and pans with the name engraved on it.
Do you know what, I'm actually going to give a shout out. Do you know why Muggan is in my head, bro? Do you know why Muggan is in my head? Mix God. Muggan is in my head because Champions of Togetherness on Instagram.
Shout out Champions of Togetherness.
Yeah, we're gonna shout you guys out because you're fucking hilarious. Anyone who doesn't know, Champions of Togetherness, fucking jokes, a lot of Gujarati comedy content. Anyway, there was a video today where they were talking about rhetorical Gujarati questions, and in that he talks about Muggan, and for since that video, Muggan is in my head. And so Muggan has been used as the textbook name for the man who gives you pots and pans, even though that isn't who gave us pots and pans, but it's not the person that you send the post to. But maybe if you do send it, you will get that. Anyway, there's a very long rambling, but you know, and we got another shout out.
There you go, man. There you go. I think, you know what though, if we ever do hire someone to help us out, yeah, with anything fan mail, etc., right? You know, the only criteria is going to be that. That is the criteria. I'm not going to say the name again because there's too many shout-outs to that one person. But...
If your name is Muggan, shout out to you.
Yeah. If you're out there, no, shout out.
It's a classic name though, isn't it? It's an old school name. Do you think those names are going to come back? Like all these old school, like longer names.
Yeah, man.
Satish, Muggan, Mohandas.
They'll come back into trend. They'll definitely come back into trend. I think we're going down.
Big Halal.
I don't know, man. There's a proper classics. You've got to be. Well, you know how
Rajnikant.
There you go. Yeah, you got to be of some stature to wear that name, man. You know.
You think those names will come back?
Nah, I don't. Man. They're finished.
It's done.
Yeah. They are. They're finished. They're finished, man.
Yeah. True. Anyway, we digress. Thank you for your listening time. You've given us an hour. We appreciate it. If you enjoy what you hear, please share us on your stories. Please share us on any socials. And yeah, any feedback is welcome. We are still learning. We are still growing. Whether you like it, whether you don't like it, we need to know so that we can stop or we can continue.
Or if we can put some duct tape on it.
Yeah. We just keep
going.
Keep going with it.
Thank you, everyone.
All right. See you later, people.